You're looking to get your music on all the streaming services and you're trying to figure out which music distributor is best for you. So this video specifically, let's talk about TuneCore. I want to ask the question, is it the best music distributor out there now? I'm going to break this video down. It's all about TuneCore. I will do a bit of comparison here or there with some other distributors, but it's mostly about TuneCore, and let's break it down and just going over what has changed with TuneCore and why you might want to go with it now. And then also some things that you might want to look out for too. I do have a 20% discount to TuneCore in the description. You can use that if you want to, but you don't have to. Let's get into the pricing plan, like what has changed with TuneCore. So traditionally, if you had released your music with TuneCore before, you know this, you would go and like pay per single. So if you have a single, you would pay $9 a year for that single. And then you could also go and pay for an album. So that's completely that's out the window and no longer a thing. Now it's, you go pay a annual fee and you get unlimited music. So if you're familiar with DistroKid, they kind of follow a similar model where you pay an annual fee and get unlimited music. And then on top of that, you get different features. So let's go through kind of the nitty gritty of some of those features and what you get with different annual fees. And all this is available on TuneCore's website. Just go to tunecore.com/pricing. The biggest thing is this one here, the new artist, which is free. So you can't really beat free. Now the thing with free is it's only to a limited amount of social platforms. So if you just go down here, and I hover over the question mark, you can see that you can distribute to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for free, but you do not get to keep 100% of your royalties for that specific plan. You only get to keep 80% of your royalties. Still good. You can't beat free anyways, because you're not paying anything to get your music out there, but you're not also retaining all your royalties. So it goes both ways, give a little, get a little. The biggest thing there is you get to release to TikTok, which I think is like the most important. Like so much music is discovered on TikTok, where if you can have a platform that releases your music for free on TikTok where you still maintain some of the royalties, that's pretty valuable just to experiment with some songs. If you also have an artist project and you're paying for releases, that's cool. But if you're also writing a lot of songs on the side and you just want to test them out on TikTok for some viral video ideas, or work with someone that can make some viral videos for you, you can test those songs out on TuneCore for free and just have those released to TikTok. So that's why I think it's so valuable as just like a free distribution platform for a platform that has a really big audience that listens to music. So that's why I think the free one is really valuable. So you have 3 plans that are paid. One's $15 a year, one's $30 a year, and the other one's $50 a year. All of these have unlimited music, so you can just release as much music as you want and get it on all the streaming services. They say on their website here that they release to 150 plus stores, and guaranteed is all the big ones that you know about. If you want something very niche, like somewhere in Asia or South America or a different country, you're gonna have to look into it. They list all the stores on their site, so you can just go see if you want a niche streaming platform. They probably have it, but if not, you can go and double check. So the pricing here at $15 a year for unlimited releases is pretty much the cheapest option that you can get on music distribution while maintaining 100% of your royalties, right? Because there are some music distributors out there where you can release to Spotify and Apple Music for free, but they're going to keep some of your royalties, right? So this $15 a year, you keep all your royalties and they'll go and release it to all the streaming services. So that's pretty much the most competitive rate there is right now until there's another change in the industry. And because it is cheap, you are missing out on some things. One thing that I want to spotlight is like the custom label name, which isn't great because you can't change the label name. Like on the Spotify song credits, it says distributed by. If you want it to say, like, for example, my artist name is Charles Klein. If I wanted to say distributed by Charles Klein, I couldn't do that on this plan. I also couldn't do that on the Breakout Artist plan. Not great because I like to have that, just because I think it makes you a little more professional in a way, or maybe it's a mental thing. But if you don't care about that, then it doesn't matter. But that's one thing to spotlight that you don't get in that plan until you get actually up to the professional plan. A good thing though about this plan that you get right from the beginning is the ability to schedule your own release date. So that's a must to have if you're an indie musician, to schedule your single release in the future so you can plan for the release create like a marketing campaign, buzz around it, and just a plan. So going up, you just get a couple more things: store automator, daily trend reports, the cover art creator, which is like you can make your own album art. That's a new thing with TuneCore. You can see it on the homepage here. There's actually like specific album art that was made with the generator, and it's good, right? Like photo based. So if you have a photo, you can make it quite custom. You just have less flexibility as you would if you did it on your own, right? But it's a feature you get anyways with the pricing plan with the breakout artist. So going up from the breakout artist, the professional is $50 a year, which is valuable if you have more than one artist. So you have a side project, but more than a side project, like you might be interested in like being a manager of a few artists, or you want to start an indie label where you can start releasing many artists. And this is what you would do. This is the plan you would choose to do that at $50 a year, which is a really, really good deal, because on top of this, you get 24-hour customer support. So this is something to spotlight here, like the customer service response time. You get customer service across the board. The higher you pay, the faster customer service you're going to get. The official sales reports are really strong in TuneCore. They give you really strong granular data on your money and reports. And I don't even know what it's like for premium because I don't have this account, but I would imagine it's even better because it says premium. And all this other stuff here, like promotional opportunities, custom label name, which I think is really important, and recording location, release level, country restrictions, all of these things I'm actually not even sure about, which is why they have question marks, I guess. Control which countries can access your release. Oh, that's pretty cool and valuable. If you're already a TuneCore artist, then you can go and pick one of these and they'll just kind of refresh your account, but nothing's changed. So don't worry if you're a TuneCore artist. So the last thing to note on the compare plans here is, which is really cool, is artist revenue splits coming soon. Super valuable feature if it does come soon. Coming soon, that could mean tomorrow, it could mean next week, it could mean 2 years from now. But if they're going to put it on their pricing plan, then I would think that, I would think it would be within the next year, but you can't quote me on that. So I'm not really sure. But splitting your revenue with your co-writers, or if you bring a producer in and split royalties with them, having that in your distributor is really valuable, because then it just saves you the time at the end of the year or whenever to like send them a bank transfer, and just another headache that you don't have to worry about. So that's what's changed. That's the big overhaul. Let's take a little look at like how it compares to just some of the other distributors out there. But take a look at that other video I have in the description where I go deeper on DistroKid. Let's first look at CD Baby. CD Baby is completely different, which I won't spend too much time on it. There's no annual fees with CD Baby. So if you're releasing a single, it's like $10. But then you only keep 91% of your royalties, and then you also have to pay $5 on top of that for a UPC code. So you're looking at kind of like $15 one-time cost, and then any other add-ons that you want. And then see here, just I'll show you the UPC code. If you don't have a UPC code, $20 for an album or $5 for a single. Other like DistroKid and TuneCore, they give you that stuff. With CD Baby, you have to pay for that. And then you keep 91% of your royalties. So just a very different model, but the features that CD Baby offers are worthwhile, like even this like vinyl distribution, stuff like that. YouTube Content ID is included here, which is an extra add-on for the other distributors. It's just very different. It really depends on how much music you want to release per year, and also what type of features are really going to make it worthwhile for you. Like if you want worldwide CD and vinyl distribution, then CD Baby might just be better for you. So let's quickly take a look at TuneCore. Similar idea, right? Like 3-tiered plans with annual fees. So different than CD Baby, more similar to TuneCore, where you have similar options, but they're more expensive than TuneCore. Like just briefly looking at the $20 a year plan where you can upload unlimited songs. If we look at the TuneCore one, we can see we have $15 a year with unlimited songs. And on top of that, with TuneCore, you get 72 hours of customer support, which is a big thing, but also you can schedule your own release dates, which is a very valuable thing. You get that within their small $15 a year plan. something you don't get in that $20 a year plan. You don't get to schedule your own release date with DistroKid. They kind of push you to that $36 a year plan. But then here on the $36 a year plan with DistroKid, you get 2 artists. So that's valuable if you have a side project. So there's so much involved in comparing different music distributors, and we haven't even gotten down the road of free music distribution, where you can go to someone like Amuse and United Masters, distribute for free, but then not retain the royalties, which is just a different conversation. So you really have to just consider what's important to you and what do you want as an independent artist, and maybe you can find that with TuneCore's new pricing model. And I just think the free thing is hard to beat, to experiment with getting free music distribution. And like, you can go and just try different music distributors. The thing that people forget is you're not tied to a music distributor. You can always take down a song, or you can always try one on DistroKid or try one on TuneCore and just see what you like, and then double down on the one you like. So this is the overhaul of TuneCore, which I think is like the most competitive pricing now in the industry, and we'll see what happens in a couple of years. Feel free to use that 20% discount link in the description if you want to give it a try. And let me know in the comments like what you think of this new pricing plan, if you're with TuneCore, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Let's have a debate, and I hope to see you in the next video.